What we do here is go back.
Waluigi, also known as Fake Luigi. What do we know about him? What's his move? What's his game? Why is the internet so fixated on this horrific individual? Well, that's why I'm here to solve these mysteries. And if you have any sort of link to anything Nintendo, I suggest that you watch this video as well. Now, in order to understand the suspect better, we'll have to understand his past, which is built on the simple word irrelevancy. Now, irrelevancy, you may ask, how could this person be irrelevant? He's so famous on the internet. Well, I'm not talking about the internet. I'm talking about in the Mario universe. There have been over 200 games released in the Mario universe since the first one was released in the 1980s. However, our friend Waluigi here has only managed to be included in around 40 of them. Why, you may ask? Well, the simple answer is he was created as a mistake. Waluigi wasn't meant to be in a game. He was necessary. Confused? I was too. In order to answer this question, we'll have to go back to the year 2000 when Nintendo was developing a game known as Mario Tennis on the Nintendo GameCube. You see, in a game of tennis, where one hits the ball back and forth, there is one person on either side. However, there is also another tennis game where two people face off against each other on either side. Why is this a problem? Well, you see, in the game itself, every person had a partner. You know, Mario was with Luigi, of course that's the dynamic duo, and then there were others in the game itself. Now, why is this a big problem? Well, there was one character that was set as a rival for Mario. His name was Wario, and Wario had already been added into the series in the previous games before. However, there was no partner to rival Luigi. Thus, Nintendo decided to create Waluigi as a result of a mismatch because they didn't have another partner for Wario. Waluigi is literally the opposite of Luigi, and being created by Sumahide Aiko, who I just butchered the name of, he was necessary to be created into the game so there could be an equal amount of players in the duo's game. In other news about his irrelevancy, we can also mention the fact that in the Mario Kart 7 series he was labeled to actually be a character in the game, but however was not put in the game and scrapped, and instead he was able to have his course in the game known as Waluigi Pinball. There have been other cases of him in games where he's been some sort of character and major player in the game, and he's never really been a really big character. Other than the idea that maybe he had his own freaking island, or maybe that he has other courses in Mario Kart games in the past as well. Yet none of them ever lead to him being relevant at any sort of way. Sounds like our friend Waluigi just got played. Next, we're gonna have to talk about Waluigi's appearance. And boy do I have to say a few things about that. Disgusting. Waluigi's size and appearance are meant to oppositely reflect Luigi. As Mario is supposedly supposed to be the opposite of Wario, it only makes sense why Nintendo would try to do a dynamic where Luigi was different than Waluigi. And boy did they get crazy with this player model. Let me just tell you that. It's got about legs the size of a freaking pool noodle, and the tight waist wanes up to the top of its body, where he has this crooked nose and his weird, awkward VW-shaped mustache. Honestly, the boys in the back have been trying to crack him down for about a while, and honestly, there is no similarities between him and any other person in this entire world. And it's pretty gross, man. Now, I wasn't able to dig up certain statistics on him and his actual body height, but I was able to dig up the dimensions of his nose. It says here on Wikipedia his species is human. That's still very questionable. It looks like the dimensions of the nose are about 260 feet, which if we were to put that into perspective, his nose would probably be the size of roughly almost an entire football field. If you cut off maybe the end zones, you could have maybe exactly around that amount of feet. Probably did that wrong. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the man himself, not the height. What has he done? Now, for this next part of my content cop, I'd like to discuss the fact of the certain abilities that Waluigi has somehow been able to come in contact with. These may include, but not limited to, his incredible dancing skills and somehow mastery of sports. But in order for me to really better understand this character, I visited the most reliable website on the internet, also known as fandom.com, to better understand his character's abilities and Elias as well. If you go to www.fandom.wiki.com/villain, are you able to understand better what the abilities Luigi, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Now if you go to www.villain.com/Waluigi, you're able to see the complete list of his abilities and hobbies, and they are as follows. In his power/skills, he has a mastery of sports. Of course you can tell he has a mastery in sports because of his long legs and his physique. He also has the ability to swim through the air and the ability to flash red on his eyes. Are they just talking about the woke eyes? Did they not get that's a meme? It's a meme, it's not a freaking superpower. What? Moving on, we're gonna talk about his hobbies. It says here that his hobbies are antagonizing Luigi, working with Ward, drinking a homemade broth made from the loose cream and napkin squeezing the ketchup water, and eating eggplants. All of those seem pretty normal to me as well. Let's read further into the detail. It says as stated in the article, Waluigi has the power to summon water, which he can use to cover an area. Waluigi can also swim through the air as a way of flying. Waluigi is incredibly skilled at sports, with his best sport being tennis. Waluigi's legs are incredibly powerful, allowing him to jump high and run at high speeds. He can use the warp speed to move at high speeds. With the power of all the music keys, Waluigi becomes the best dancer in the world, and his dance moves have hypnotic abilities. Who wrote this? Makes no sense. What does Waluigi want? What's his motives? What is he trying to get from the world? What's his point? Now I mentioned the fandom page that his goal was to take over the world, but I decided to go to an even more reliable page, which was a 15 facts you never knew about Waluigi page, to better understand his character's motives and goals. It says on here that of course Waluigi was created to rival Luigi himself. Now, in most instances you can easily tell this in every single game that he has a thing against Luigi. It's been seen in the tennis games multiple times, and it's obvious because Waluigi is the opposite of Luigi, and there's been some superstition that it has something to do with the word being bad in Japanese, but that's actually been debunked, so that has nothing to do with it at all. Now to get to the hardcore reasons as to why Luigi hates Waluigi, we must look at the root of his core to see why. Why would somebody hate Luigi, one of the most loved characters in the Mario universe, and also one of the most timid characters in the Mario universe? I can't see why Waluigi would have a thing against Luigi, but wait, this website may have found the answer. It says here that there's a fan theory that Waluigi has a thing for Daisy. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Apparently ever since it was directly called out in the Mario Party 4 guide, it has been widely accepted that Waluigi has a big crush on Daisy. And that is one of the reasons why Waluigi hates Luigi. Now as you can tell in this picture, it's very obvious that oh my god, this is the best picture I've ever seen in my life. It just makes no sense. Waluigi. There's a fair amount of fan fiction out there about Waluigi and Daisy finally getting together. This photo, putting it up on the screen, brings tears to my eyes, man. Can't you just see they're in love? It says here that Luigi also has some sort of thing against Waluigi because Waluigi feels like that he's stealing his spotlight. Waluigi, look man, you've been in 40 games and Luigi's probably been in a lot more than you. Wah. 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 What is so important about wah? Why does he say wah? I don't understand it. It does not make any sense. It is probably got something stuck in his throat and he's just trying to get it out. He's like wah, 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 wah. Does he do it? Well, that about sums up this content cop on Waluigi. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like If you feel like I should do more content like this, then please comment down below why. Because honestly, I have no idea why. This is probably the dumbest video I've ever made. And this isn't even a SIG. This is a freaking Nintendo Joy-Con strap. Why are you watching this video? Stop watching the video. Stop. Wow.